Hello friends, in this video we will see some problems based on partnership. So consider a problem. A started a software business by investing 50,000 rupees. By investing 50,000 rupees. After 6 months, after 6 months, B joined, B joined with capital 80,000 rupees. With capital 80,000 rupees. Okay. So after 3 years, they earned profit. They earned profit 24,500. Okay, 24,500. Now find the share of A and B. Find the share of profit share of A and B. So the question is, A started a business with investing 50,000 rupees. Okay, so after 6 months, B joined him with the capital of 80,000 rupees. So after 3 years, so they got the profit 24,500. So we have to find the share of A and B in this profit. So as you know, in the previous video I told you, if both the investors investing the amount for different number of months, then their ratio in the profit or loss is given by the capital of the first person and the number of months the second person invested. Number of months that person is invested. Ratio, the capital is B invested and the number of months B invested. So T, it represents the time in number of months. Okay, so this is the ratio. So profit is shared between A and B in the ratio. So this profit they got after 3 years, and A started the business. That means he invested 50,000 for all 3 years. So 3 years is equivalent to 36 months. Okay, 36 months. So that means the ratio is 50,000. I mean the capital invested by A into the number of months he is invested. That is 36 ratio, and the amount invested by the B is 80,000. 80,000, and the number of months he invested. So he joined after 6 months. After 6 months, and the business run over 3 years, and they got 24,500. So he joined after 6 months. That means he invested for 30 months only. Okay, so 30 months only. So take 6 5 and 6 6 and here 4 zeros cancel and 4 zeros cancel. So this is 6 5 into 6 30 ratio, and this is 40 8 into 5 is equivalent to 3 ratio 4. So the profit is divided between A and B in the ratio 3 ratio 4. Okay, so we have to find the share, I mean the profit shares of A. So if we divide the profit into 7 parts, 3 plus 4, 7 parts, then A got 3 parts out of 7. So then A's share is equal to 3 by 7 into 24,500. Okay, and B's profit share is given by, he got 4 out of 7 parts. 4 parts, 4 by 7 into 24,500. So whatever value here we are getting, that is the share of A and B. So I hope you got this one. Let's see another example of partnership. Okay, in a business, okay, A and C invested the amounts. A and C invested the amounts in the ratio 2 is to 1. In the ratio 2 is to 1. A and C invested in the business in the ratio 2 ratio 1. And A and B invested in the same business in the ratio 3 ratio 2. 3 ratio 2. Okay. And if they got profit, and all three of them are invested for the same amount of the period. Okay, all of them are invested for the same amount of the period. So if they got 1,57,300 as a profit, so we have to find the shares of A, B and C. Okay, so the question is like this: A and B, C invested the amount in the ratio 2 ratio 1, and A and B invested the amount in the ratio 3 is to 2 in the business. Okay, so and all three of them are invested for the same amount of the time. So at the end of the business, if they got 1,57,300 as a profit, so then we have to find the shares of A, B, and C in this profit. Okay, so if you see this one, uh, suppose A ratio C is 2 ratio 1. So that the same I can also written as C ratio A is equal 1 ratio 2. Okay, and then A ratio B is given as 3 ratio 2. So here A's value is 2 in this one, and here A's value is 3. So I have to make these two equal. So for that what I will do, I will multiply this one with 3 and I multiply this one with 2. So this is going to be equal to 3 ratio 6. Okay, so I multiply this one with 2. So that is 6 ratio 4. Okay, so now C ratio A ratio B. So now from these two I can written as C ratio and A ratio B is equal 3 ratio 6 ratio 4. Okay, okay, C ratio A ratio B is equal 3 ratio 6 ratio A. So this same I can write as A ratio B ratio C is equal to 6 ratio 4 ratio 3. So that means the profits are shared between them in the ratio 6 ratio 4 ratio 3. Okay, so that means we have to find the ratios, I mean the share of A, B and C. So if there are 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 3 13. So now we divide the whatever profit they got into 13 parts. So out of 13 parts A got 6. So A got 6 parts. So that means A's share is equal to 6 by 13 into 1,57,300, and then B share is equivalent to, he got 4 parts out of 13, that is 4 by 13 into, that is 1,57,300. Okay, and C share equivalent to, he got 3 parts out of 13, 3 by 13 into 1,57,300. So whenever, if you simplify these mathematical multiplication and divisions, so whatever value we are getting, those are the shares of A, B and C in the profit 1,57,300. So I hope you got this one. Thank you very much for watching this video and please subscribe my channel.